Hey, Crypto fam, welcome to the Coin King channel. I'm your host, Down to Crypto TA. Subscribe, hit the bell notification before we get started. This is the Coin King channel. You can follow at DA Coin King on X, Crypto Ken at the Coin King. You can also follow me. I'm here at Down to Crypto TA. All right, so if you guys are not familiar with what Neon EVM is, it is a smart contract on the Solana blockchain. It has been tradable since July of 2023, making it less than a year old in terms of its listing. Now, in my X account post, I shared a Qcoin chart with you guys. And the Qcoin chart that I shared offered limited insight into Neon's price action. However, I'll be delving into a more detailed chart. So this is the chart that I posted right here, just an informational chart stating that Neon appears bearish, but consider any price within the green area or below as a favorable discount for dollar cost averaging DCA with a long-term projection in mind. Again, Neon is very, very new. And generally when something first comes into the market, you'll see these extreme moves to the upside, and then you'll see the sell-off come behind because it's overpriced, right? So this is the Qcoin chart after the posting here, and you can see that it has gotten a really nice little pump to the upside. Um, and it's hitting a little bit of resistance right now. So we're going to zoom out a little bit here so you can see this a little bit clearer. So now this is the Bybit chart right here. Bybit chart goes back to the beginning prices. I think the low for Neon was about 5 cents. Yeah, 5 cents was the low for Neon, and the high was $3.90 there. So this Qcoin chart right here, this is basically what you're looking at. You're looking at this right here. So it basically just zoomed into a few daily candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 7 days. We're just zoomed into these 7 candles. 7 days of candle prints is what you're looking at right here. So it looks like, it looks like a really strong pump looking at the Qcoin chart. But basically, what you're doing is you are consolidating. If you look here at the Bybit chart here, so now Neon, from the time it hit exchanges, you can see it did a 7,700% rally to the upside, created these two long top and tails right here. Very, you know, profit taking happening right here. So these two top and tails right here, and followed by a 75% correction. Now, this is your double top. So those two large wicks that you've seen on the weekly chart there, that's what you're seeing right here. This information that was created, and the sell-off began January 1st, January 2nd. I think on the weekly chart it shows me as the first. Okay. All right. So beginning of the year, you can see where the sell-off took place, and right here at this pivot here is where Neon found some support. So we're going to do a little jumping back and forth between our daily and our weekly chart here. So this inside liquidity, this wick right here, that is where your support came from. And then we're going to look at where our resistance is coming from right now. Is you have this candle wick here, and you have this candle wick right here. So back over here to the daily, you can see where your resistance is coming in at right here. All right, so there are two more areas, and I'm going to go ahead and just highlight those right here and there that we're going to be looking at. It's a little bit too much on the chart right now, though. Okay, so let's start here with this scenario right here. If we're looking at a pending rejection happening right here, I think this is about your 382 right here. Let me see. Where is my? Yeah. So this would be about your around where your 382 is right here. If we're looking at another rejection, got one rejection right there prior. So if you're looking at another rejection right up in here, and you can see that price is 195, and this current zone right here where it's really starting to struggle at, that's 174, about 175 right there. All right, so we could be looking at a smaller double top right here to this bigger double top right here, because this measured move right here has not played out, even though you've seen the 75% correction on it. Even though you've seen this is the actual measured move for this double top right here. It's going to be coming down here to the 30 cents range. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but I'm just saying if this were to fully play out, then that would be your measured move. That would be a break of this structure right here. So keep that in mind in terms of what your max pain is, because again, I would only look at buying here. I would not FUMU in this range right here. Here you hit oversold right in here, so you're getting that little bit of a daily correction that's happening right here, of what appears to be ranging right now. But if you do manage to get, actually, let me stop for a minute and finish this up first. I'm ahead of myself. Okay, so possible double top right here. What would that look like? That would actually, I have that in here somewhere. Oh. So if this ends up being the highest point, that is, because I don't have any other information to go off right now. So if this was the highest point and this is the neckline right here, and you were to drop, then that would put you relatively close to finishing out the bigger picture here of this main double top right there. So that is that scenario. Um, okay, and what is this? Not sure. Okay, so the next scenario is this is just a retest. This is a retest of this information breakdown, and you come back up to these pivots. So you have this one right here for rejection. That's $2.10, and then you have this one right here. That's $2.36. Now we don't know if it's going to reject just yet. We have to get there the same way we have to, see if we're going to get some sort of a topping tail or something like that right here. Okay, so if we come up and price doesn't manage to move any higher, it is just a retest of the neckline of the information, and price would continue to the downside. So what that would look like, I'm going to go from here. That would look like something like this. And then let's say we play this out, something like that. Something sort of like an ABC correction. That's what you would be looking at. Actually, let me just delete. I'm not sure what the rest of those are, but I am going to delete them. Now, there is this pivot here, because double tops patterns don't always play exactly to the measured move. There are different scenarios where, I don't know, sentiment changes, some sort of a news comes out or something like that. That would be a stronger case with Bitcoin. Um, Bitcoin getting its correction and knowing that this already did 7,700% rally to the upside, and just less than half a year. Like that is a significant move. So you do have this pivot right here. Let me turn this on so we can get some numbers here. So about 68,969 cents right here. This could act as some strong support and keep that from happening. But again, liquidity sits here just the same as liquidity sits here, because you have this. It's just like a little small double bottom right here. So great places for liquidity right there. The same as that eventually at some point you'll come back up in here. Now this is if we're looking at this, you are inside this weekly fair value gap right here. So you are still sitting inside this weekly fair value gap. You see you got that one rejection off of this other weekly fair value gap right in here. Typically, what I look at is, when you start getting closes beyond the medium, a mid range of a fair value gap, you go lower. It didn't happen this time because prices were pretty exhausted on for the daily chart. But you can see these are your weekly fair value gaps right here. So again, possibility that price comes up, does the retest. That's the retest right there. That is that 50. That is that 50% right in here. The meat of this, you close this gap right here, wicking outside, maybe just a wick. So I would be on the lookout for that. See if you just get a wick right there. Um, if we go from the extreme top, then you would come in a little bit more. But I don't think that price is gonna climb back up and make a new high. I honestly don't think that that's going to happen. I think that this is generally just going to be a retest of the neckline and then a continuation to the downside, whether it plays out the double top measure move fully or not. I do think that that's what it is for this chart. Now there are some other gaps on the chart here. It's kind of hit these right here, but this one right here is pretty relevant because it brings you back over here to this pivot right here. So yeah, this one right here is pretty relevant for me, this fair value gap right here. So that could end up being your low. We'll have to see. No one ever knows. You just have the probabilities, and that's all I wanted to share with you guys. So please do not, and this is not financial advice because nothing I say is financial advice, but just know, we all love low cap gems. Neon is one, but Neon has a billion max supply and it has less than 6% in circulation. So you're gonna see some you're gonna see some volatile price action. Okay. So um again, the rule of thumb that I have when it comes to buying, um, this is my 25% bull bear fib that I like to create. And it just breaks it down into 4 quarters. So over here, you can see what we were looking at. We're looking at right in here, great areas to buy. I believe we were like right up in here at the time. And then you got this little extra, liquidity sweep right here before getting this move right here to the upside. So yeah, under $1.33 is great accumulation. And then on a broader scheme of things, I'm not going to use this 25. I'm going to use this 20 right here instead, which is basically going to be the same, okay? Because this is premium. This is discount. So premium and discount, both great areas for accumulation. in case, you never know what's going to happen in the market. You never know. But yeah, great place to accumulate. Now this is, I would stick to the under $1.33, and then of course under 82. So I'm not going to go up to this zone right here. Um, this is closer to the point where you could clearly see that price was overvalued. So we'll just stick to where we could identify price was oversold, and potentially undervalued. That was right in here. So here and below there. Great places to accumulate. And that's really all I have for this video, guys. If you did not hit the like button, you did not hit the bell notification, you did not hit the subscribe button, please do so, especially hit the like button. It goes a long way in showing your appreciation for the content, and it helps to build the Coin King channel. And we really, really, really want to build the Coin King channel up, bring you guys more great content. So again, be sure to follow Crypto Ken at the Coin King, and be sure to follow me at Down to Crypto TA. Until next time, kings and queens, peace.